It's a signature summer shot. The fountain in Olde Town glistening and sparkling as children splash and play.
I enjoy it. It's real calming and kind of, cools you down a little bit.
The water feature joined the Olde Town landscape only a couple of years ago, but quickly became a town favorite.
It's just a really gorgeous thing at the library, the backdrop, the landscaping and the hardscape work that was done around the area. It was really done well and looks great.
As I've watched the community interest in it grow, I've seen it become more of a gathering place. You drive by here on a weekend, you see families out here, you see people interacting. It's kind of a maybe a small townish type of a collection point for the community.
But the fountain's popularity landed it in hot water earlier this summer when it was discovered that the underground holding tank that treated and recycled the water might not be able to handle the unanticipated abundance of visitors.
The problem, more or less, was where it became too popular. I guess one of those things where you build an item and it's way more used than was ever expected.
McDonnell says the Parks Department, which maintains the fountain, soon realized the interactive fountain was functioning more like a splash pad.
And they were beginning to have some water quality issues, some water quality problems that potentially could lead to health concerns for the community.
The fountain was shut down while city employees from several departments went to work on a solution, hoping to find a less expensive and more creative answer than putting in showers and restrooms, as suggested by the health department. They succeeded.
Jim Sullivan and Tim Host and Cliff Deeds all came forward with this great idea, and we started thinking about it, and just it was a wonderful solution to a major problem we had down here.
We would bring water in from the distribution system. It would run through the existing controls for the fountain, would be shot up through the jets one time, go back down into the drainage system, and then flow to the storm sewer. And the solution is it's a one-time use.
With the ability to use clean treated water to come in through here through the city's augmentation program, that enabled us to eliminate some of our chemical applications we'd have to have with bromine and those type of things.
The health department signed off on the plan and city crews went to work. It involved eliminating the recycling tank and connecting the fountain directly to the city water supply. First, an 800-foot cast iron water main had to be replaced on West 57th Avenue.
The water main in 57th Avenue was 50 to 60 years old. It was due for replacement in the near future anyway.
So we accelerated that schedule and got that done to work in conjunction with the fountain changes.
A new 3-inch water tap was installed too.
So we put in a new water main, installed a larger service, a 3-inch service, which will give us the 250 gallons a minute that we need to feed the fountain and feed the jets.
There were other design decisions to make it all work right.
And it was decided that we would take the water system service and tie it in upstream of the existing controls to avoid a large expense of removing those controls or updating or modifying them because of a different feed.
The water main itself that we replaced in 57th Avenue for this work was about $20,000, and then we spent about another $30,000 to run the new service in and change the drains and everything.
A far cry from the more expensive solution of adding showers and restrooms at an estimated $800,000.
It's just really nice to see it's getting fixed.
Executing the creative solution took a few weeks and required a few extra tweaks in the end. But what could have turned into a major expense or a dry plaza with no fountain at all was saved thanks to teamwork.
I'm pretty proud of the city. This was truly a group effort. Staff was presented with a problem. The city pulled together people from parks, from utilities, public works in general, and said, hey, here's the situation we have, how do we solve it? We put our heads together, we came up with a one-time use solution that eliminated the health concerns. We have a new water main in 57th Avenue.
So fresh water in, goes through the fountain, kids get to play in it, have a great time, then it goes back out.
The result? A splashing success.